did you miss me? Look, let's get one thing straight. Artists really don't care if you're not happy about who they've decided to collaborate with on a song. They might pretend like it really matters on social media, but in the end, they're gonna play with who they want to play with. I know this may come as a big shock to some of you, but just because you buy a band's albums, you go see them live, you stalk them a little bit on the internet, you tell all your friends that they're the best band ever, you still don't get creative control over them. I know there are so many people out there who would love it if their favorite band just made their favorite album over again and over again and over again, and every single album sounded the same. You know, like Tool. But being a musician, a true artist, is all about constantly expanding, trying new things, and seeing what new sounds sound like. In most cases on a collaboration, there's some musical interest or some other interest that has drawn the two people together, and they just say, hey, we should sit down in a studio and just see what happens. And even if they seem like they're on completely other sides of the musical spectrum, this is actually when some of the coolest musical collaborations happen. Lady Gaga and Tony Bennett, William Shatner and Henry Rollins, Anthrax and Public Enemy. You'd never put these people in the same room together, but when people did, it made for amazing music. And please, can we stop pretending like this is some brand new thing that's only happened over the last few years? A generation ago, people were up in arms because, God forbid, Paul McCartney wanted to do a song with Michael Jackson. And then the generation before that, people were frustrated because Bing Crosby decided to do what is now the standard version of Little Drummer Boy with a rock and roller named David Bowie. So really, it's no different than when the Flaming Lips decide that they're gonna do a new album with Miley Cyrus. Same idea, smaller level of talent. Granted, the results aren't always great, Lil Wayne and Weezer, Metallica and Lou Reed, but at least they're stepping out of their comfort zone and trying something new. Because in the end, do you know why most artists collaborate with other artists? Because they want to. And here's the big question. Did you actually bother to listen to the collaborative project in question? And not just listen, but listen with an open mind. That's the difficult part. Saying to yourself, I really don't like this other artist, but man, I love this band, so maybe when they come together, I'll actually like it, and letting yourself like it. But that may be where we hit the biggest problem of all of this. People who think that you have to like every single song that your favorite band puts out. It's pretty much the opposite of right. If you're really a fan of a band, you're going to be able to hear those inevitable musical missteps. You know, the times when a song just isn't as good as others, you'll be able to hear them and not hate them for it. Having the ability to not like a song by your favorite band, that's actually what it means to be a true fan of that band, to love them with their imperfections. Because when it comes down to it, there is no band in history that has a perfect catalog. No band, none. Do not try and argue, you're wrong. So when your favorite artist is really excited about a new collaboration they're doing with an artist that you don't particularly like, there's no need for you to go out and light up social media about how you'll never listen to this band again and how could you possibly work with that person. Seriously, in the age of streaming music, it's never been easier to just not listen. I mean, you're not even paying for these collaborations most of the time. So save yourself the stress, save us the drama, and just go listen to something else for 3.5 minutes.